Baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good Indians baseball comes your way next. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from.
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ready now, Victor Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Victor Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home.
The opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Harold Castro.
Striding into the box, Harold Castro. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's 3 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Castro hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Fouled off. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jonathan Jones.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man,
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. But the Tigers do strike for one on the solo home run by Miguel Cabrera. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey, now. Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Cameron Maben now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Austin Romine. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next up for Detroit, Kristen Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled away. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frenlo Reyes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So now Carlos Santana takes this the other way to right. Stewart is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to third. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Digging in now, Nico Goodrum, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Nico Goodrum.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Again, he sends it out of play. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the...
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already. And there are two gone in the inning. So stepping in, Victor Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now that designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. Pops this one up. Lindor over to his left, and the inning is over. Tigers leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Jordan Luplow, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Line towards center field. Maben is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
In now, Roberto Perez. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Maben, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Oscar Mercado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Pitch popped straight up. Clevenger is there. 1 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jonathan Scope goes down for out number 2 in the top half. To the plate now, Cameron Maben, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First offering on its way. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Leading off for the Tigers, the catcher.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Romine, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting.
Standing in, Nico Goodrum. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Out this side on 9 pitches. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
The left fielder,
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jordan Luplow. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. The Tribe lead this one 2-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
The third base.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter.
So striding in, Harold Castro. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Line towards center field. Mercado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Indians, the center fielder, Oscar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fly ball now headed out to Maben in center. And very quickly, 1 gone. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here's the first pitch to him. On a line, that's a base hit. Lindor is on his way home. He comes across to score. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. In the decision. Ivan Nova is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Yes, he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Jordan Luplow will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. The 0-1 offering. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. We're through. Miguel Cabrera will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next for the Tigers, Cameron Maben. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 0-2 the count to Maben now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Perez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Shot toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 35, Oscar Mercado.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Reyes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the shortstop.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Driven to deep right field. Racing back the right fielder at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
This is skied into short left center. Reyes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Settling in now, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Austin Romine.
Oliver Perez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Perez.
Behind 0-2 now. Perez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. So it was a strikeout looking there. Austin Romine goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1 the count.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Luplow is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down here 5-1. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Maben, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find a hole.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Maben, and this will bang up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Jose Cisnero answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box, Jordan Luplow. That's popped up. Scope ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Roberto Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right
now. Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Mercado is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Digging in once again, Harold Castro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. And this is fouled at the plate. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Last breath for the Tigers. Another one sent foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Cleveland Indians get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mike Clevenger earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.